It's February 25th, 2025. That's 2 times your 25s. That's 50. And this is Sketchworks NewsBrake. The news stops here. I'm Brian Troxel, and yep, I still have to wear this thing. Almost gotten used to it by now. Friday, at the White House governor's meeting, President Trump verbally sparred with Maine Governor Janet Mills over the president denying federal funding to states who don't comply with his executive order on trans athletes. Trump was all, Maine's not getting federal funding. Mills was like, fine, we'll see you in court. Trump said, good, I like court. Mills was all, that's because you're an idiot. Trump shot back with, I know you are, but what am I? America, we're doing great. Trump also touted that he may take over the United States Postal Service. If that happens, all letters and packages will be stained with self-tanner. The White House pushed back on Elon Musk's demand for all federal employees to send an email that outlines 5 things they did last week. A White House spokesperson says the email is voluntary, but employees are still required to use the new cover sheets when they send in their TPS reports. Yeah. Hey, speaking of Elon Musk, Tesla announced a recall of nearly 400,000 vehicles for a power steering issue. It turns out the cars can only turn to the far right. The CEO of a prominent Idaho construction company resigned after he gave what he admits were Nazi salutes at a company event. President Trump plans to nominate him to join the Kennedy Center's Board of Trustees. A new poll shows Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson with a 6.6% favorability mark. A whopping 80% of Chicago residents said they disapprove of Mayor Johnson. Those numbers are even worse than our comments section. Speaking of garbage big city mayors, Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass is reposting videos of her press conferences on her official mayoral social media, but she's editing out parts where reporters press her on her handling of the LA fires. That's like we here at Sketchworks NewsBrake editing out all the parts of our show that aren't funny. And that's all for Sketchworks NewsBrake. We'll be back next week, and we hope... Nah, we're just messing with you. We're kidding. But what we're not kidding about is asking you to like and subscribe and smash that notification bell. We have live shows coming up in Atlanta in April, writing classes awaiting your sign up right now, no matter where you are, and so much more. You can stay up to date and sign up for our mailing list at sketchworkscomedy.com. We teased it in the last break, but we have another all-star staged reading of Vape, the Grease parody, March 11th at the Town Hall in New York City. Tony nominee Carrie Butler and James Carpinello are back as Sandy and Danny, plus Ann Harada, Emmy nominee Jackie Hoffman, and a bunch of other A-list talent. You can get your tickets at vapethemusical.com. Denny's is the latest restaurant chain to announce an egg surcharge due to a nationwide egg shortage. The millions of baby boomers who keep Denny's alive plan to go on Facebook to complain, right after they send $400 to someone named Mike who claims their computers have viruses. In her appearance on Late Night with Stephen Colbert, Monica Lewinsky told Stephen Colbert that she'd like to have Taylor Swift on her podcast. Why is that, you may ask? Because that way people might actually listen to it. We should get Taylor Swift on this show. Wonder if she likes robots. Los Angeles County District Attorney Nathan Hochman said he opposes a new trial for the Menendez brothers. Why is that, you may ask? Because he said, it's so much more work. This weekend saw the premiere of The Baldwins on TLC. It's a reality show which follows Alec Baldwin as he struggles raising his 7 children, and his Boston-born wife as she struggles deciding whether to use her natural accent or her made-up Spanish accent. listeria has claimed the lives of 11 residents of various nursing homes around the United States. The outbreak has been linked to Ready Care supplemental shakes, a nutrition drink specifically made for seniors, which is owned and operated by Andrew Cuomo. Mercy for Animals has commended Dunkin' Donuts for no longer charging extra for plant-based milk substitutes. However, little people of America still vehemently opposes Dunkin' Donuts. Why is that, you may ask? Because Dunkin' still makes their munchkins out of actual dwarves. Oh, we're going to get canceled for that. A Nebraska father is trying to get a valid birth certificate for his daughter, whose official name, according to the state, is Unikite 13 Hotel. Still better than being called a Karen. Karen's going to cancel us for that dwarf joke. And that's all for Sketchworks NewsBrake, for realsies this time. We'll be back next week, and we hope you are too. I'm Brian Troxel. Say hi to your mom for me.
This report tells us how to cut waste, cut red tape, streamline the bureaucracy, change procurement rules, change the personnel rules, and create a government that works better and costs less.
The Reinventing Government, or RIGO, report aims to save $108 billion over 5 years through eliminating scores of wasteful programs and regulations. Among the 800 recommendations, eliminating 12% of the federal workforce, merging some government agencies like the FBI, the DEA, and the Bureau of Alcohol